Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're rediving into a topic that hits close to home for anyone in the world of trading and finance. Greed. We all know that feeling, right? You see a trade soaring, and that little voice in your head whispers, just a bit more. Don't sell yet. Or maybe you see a friend post a huge win, and suddenly your own solid returns feel inadequate. That feeling, my friends, is the siren song of greed. And it's a tune that has led countless traders to financial ruin. But this isn't a new problem. In fact, one of the oldest books in the world, the Bible, has a ton to say about it. So, let's explore these ancient warnings and see how they apply directly to the fast-paced, high-stakes world of modern trading. First, let's get one thing straight. The Bible doesn't say money is evil. Not at all. In fact, it talks a lot about wise stewardship, hard work, and providing for your family. The problem isn't the money itself. It's the love of money. 1 Timothy 6:10 puts it bluntly, "For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil." Some people, eager for money, have wandered from the faith and pierced themselves with many griefs. Think about that phrase, pierced themselves with many griefs. Doesn't that sound exactly like a trader who, driven by greed, holds a winning position for too long, only to watch it crash and burn? Or the trader who takes on way too much leverage, chasing a life-changing win, and ends up with a margin call that wipes out their entire account. The grief is real. It's the stress, the sleepless nights, the broken relationships. It's a self-inflicted wound, all because the desire for more overshadowed sound judgment. This idea of greed leading to self-destruction is a recurring theme. The book of Proverbs is basically a masterclass in financial and life wisdom. Proverbs 15:27 says, "The greedy bring ruin to their households, but the one who hates bribes will live." In a trading context, ruining your household is a powerful image. It's not just about losing your own money, it's about how that loss impacts your family, your security, and your future. Greed makes you take risks you can't afford. It pushes you to abandon your trading plan, to ignore your stop losses, and to gamble instead of investing. You might chase a hot tip from some random person online, which is the modern-day equivalent of a bribe, a promise of a quick, unearned reward. But as the proverb says, true life and longevity in this game come from hating those shortcuts and sticking to a principled, disciplined approach. Let's look at a story. Remember the parable of the rich fool in Luke chapter 12. Jesus tells a story about a man whose land produced an incredible harvest. He had so much grain he didn't know where to put it. So, what was his plan? He decided to tear down his barns and build bigger ones. Then he told himself, "You have plenty of good things laid up for many years. Take life easy. Eat, drink, and be merry." He was completely focused on hoarding his wealth for himself. But God says to him, "You fool. This very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself?" This is a chilling warning for any trader. We can get so obsessed with building a bigger account, a bigger portfolio, that we lose sight of everything else. We think, once I hit this dollar amount, then I'll be happy, then I'll relax. But greed is a moving target. The goalpost is always shifting. The rich fool's mistake wasn't his wealth, it was his belief that his wealth was the ultimate source of his security and happiness. He forgot that life is fragile and that true wealth is in just about the numbers in your trading account. So how does this manifest in our daily trading? One of the biggest ways is through FOMO, the fear of missing out. You see a meme stock going parabolic, and even though your strategy says to stay away, the greed kicks in. You jump in at the top, right before the inevitable crash. Why? Because you saw others getting rich, and you wanted a piece of the action. That's envy, greed's close cousin. The 10th commandment is literally "You shall not covet." You shouldn't desire what isn't yours. When we let envy drive our trading decisions, we're not analyzing the market. We're just reacting emotionally to someone else's success. A successful trader focuses on their own plan, their own process, and their own goals. They don't let the noise of the crowd dictate their moves. Another trap is revenge trading. You take a loss, which is a normal part of the game, but greed and pride team up. You feel you have to win it back immediately. So you double down, take a bigger, riskier trade to make up for the last one, and you end up digging a deeper hole. Proverbs 28:22 says, "A stingy man is in a hurry to get rich and does not know that poverty will come upon him." Revenge trading is being in a hurry to get rich again. It's an impatient, desperate move, and it almost always leads to more poverty, not more profit. The Bible consistently promotes patience, diligence, and a long-term perspective. Think of the farmer who plants a seed. He doesn't dig it up the next day to see if it's growing. He waters it, tends to the soil, and patiently waits for the harvest. Trading should be more like farming than playing the lottery. So, what's the antidote? If the love of money is the root of evil, what's the opposite? The Bible suggests it's contentment and generosity. Hebrews 13:5 advises, "Keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have." Contentment isn't about giving up on your goals, it's about being grateful for what you have right now while you work towards your future. It means that your happiness and self-worth are not tied to the P&L of your last trade. It's the psychological freedom that allows you to make clear, rational decisions, unclouded by the desperation of greed. When you're content, you can walk away from a trade that's not working. You can stick to your profit targets without trying to squeeze every last penny out of a move. You can accept a loss as a business expense and move on. Generosity is the other key. It seems counterintuitive, right? To overcome the desire to hoard more, you should give some away. Absolutely. Giving breaks the power that money has over you. When you regularly and cheerfully give a portion of your profits away, whether to a charity, your church, or someone in need, it fundamentally changes your relationship with money. It's no longer your master. It's a tool. It is a resource that you can use to not only build your own life but also to make a positive impact on the world around you. This mindset shift is incredibly powerful. It helps you see your trading profits not just as a score, but as a resource for good. It brings a sense of purpose to your work that goes far beyond just accumulating wealth. Ecclesiastes 5:10 gives us this final, powerful thought. Whoever loves money never has enough money. Whoever loves wealth is never satisfied with his income. This too is meaningless. The pursuit of more for the sake of more is a treadmill you can never get off of. It's a chase that never ends and never satisfies. The most successful traders, the ones who last in this industry for decades, are not the greediest. They are the most disciplined. They are the ones who have mastered their psychology, who have a healthy respect for risk, and who have defined what enough means for them. So, as you place your next trade, ask yourself, what is motivating this decision? Is it a well-researched plan based on my strategy? Or is it fear, envy, or greed? Are you the rich fool, hoarding everything for yourself? Or are you the wise steward, managing your resources with patience, discipline, and a sense of purpose beyond your own account balance? The ancient wisdom of the Bible offers a clear path. It's a path of contentment, diligence, and generosity. By embracing these principles, you can not only protect your capital but also build a more meaningful and truly prosperous life. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this gave you a new perspective to think about. If you found this helpful, give the video a like and consider subscribing for more content. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.